Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So obviously today is another tea time video, as you can tell by the title. I look like this right now, so just ignore that. But anyway, it has been a hot minute since I have done a tea time video. I literally don't even remember the last time that I did a tea time video. It was like a really long time ago. So anyway, I've been asking you guys for suggestions and you guys came through. Like, I thought I was only going to get a couple of suggestions for topics, but you guys came through and you sent me a bunch of topics, so thank you all for that. I'm going to try to do as many of them as possible. I'm thinking I want to start doing one tea time every week because you guys love tea time videos and I love making tea time videos, so I'm thinking I might turn this into a weekly thing or maybe like every other week because you guys really seem to love tea time videos. So, excuse the mascara under my eye. That's from crying. Anyway, today's tea time topic is going to be about basically kind of like judging a book by its cover or whatever people say about that. But I've recently learned that we all kind of judge people at first glance, maybe just we judge them by their looks, by the way they talk, by the things they say, by who they're friends with. Just a bunch of these different things we judge people by, and we put them into categories, and we judge them by what they wear, what they talk about, who they're friends with, what they eat, all these different things. But I've recently realized that that is a bad habit, and I'm guilty as charged of judging people as well. I've done it before. I do it still, and it's a bad habit that I want to try and stop doing because I realize that even though you think something of a person, like you think like, oh, this person is rude, this person is annoying, this person is like narcissistic, this person is like, like a mean girl, or whatever you think when you judge someone by the way they look, what they talk about, who they're friends with, what they wear, that type of stuff, you think something about them. And then when you really talk to them and you really get to know them, it is completely wrong. For example, I met some new friends at school this year, and a couple of them in different classes, and I started talking to them, and we got pretty close actually. And at first, I was like, kind of like, oh god, this person is like one of those like, she's like a mean girl, and like I was thinking like, oh, she's friends with this person, like, oh my god, like I probably shouldn't get involved with her and whatever. But as I like also knew that her friends are like not good people and that they like talk about me and make fun of me, which I guess is a lot of people in my school do anyway. But I was like, oh god, I should probably not get involved with her. But we wound up sitting next to each other in a study hall, and we wound up sitting near each other, and we started talking and whatever. And she is such a nice person. She is so funny. She is like so kind and just nice and relatable and really funny and really personable and whatever. So then that's when I realized, like, I'm glad I started talking to her, and I'm glad that I really got to know her, because a lot of the times people judge you, but they don't know the whole story. They don't know anything about you. Sometimes people judge you before they even know your name, or sometimes people judge you before they even know what you do. People might judge me and think that, I don't know, whatever, stupid, annoying, weird, I don't know, before they even know anything about my life. People might judge me solely off the fact that I have a YouTube channel, before they even watch my videos. People judge as a YouTuber, people judge your videos before they even watch them, because they hear about them from other people, they look at the thumbnail, they see the promotional posts that I put on Instagram and Snapchat, before they even watch the video, they have a ton of things to say about it, like, your video's stupid, your video sucks, blah 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 blah, and they haven't even watched yet, or they watched like the first minute or so. And that's what we do with people. We look at someone and think this person's this, and this, solely judged off of how they look and what they say, who they're friends with, what they eat, what they do with their life, and really, we judge people, we all do it, we all judge people before we even get to know them. And it's not right. We should take the time, if you're gonna say something about someone, if you're gonna say this person is rude, take the time to get to know them before you actually say that, because you don't really know that, do you? You think they're rude maybe because, I don't know, they're friends with a certain person, or you think they're rude maybe because they're a sibling with a certain person or something, but you don't really know that. So my advice on this is take the time to get to know someone because it's worth it. Because let's say your judgments were right. Maybe they are really rude. Maybe they are really narcissistic. Maybe they aren't a nice person. Maybe they aren't a good person. Maybe they aren't someone you should be associating with. But at least you took the time to figure that out on your own and to really know that. You're not judging someone off of what someone else said about them or what you think about them. You're judging them off of what you observed when talking to them and when getting to know them. And that's how it really should be. And I know a lot of people probably don't do this, but it is really worth it taking the time to get to know someone. So if there's anyone in your life right now, a family member, a friend, someone you met at school, a coworker, whatever, and you judge them solely off of what you think, and you've never even talked to them, you really don't even know them, get to know them. Then come back and let me know if you think the same of them or if you think different of them, because a lot of the times you're going to think different of them now that you actually know them. You know them as a person. And another thing too is I get judged a lot for being on YouTube, because even though you guys see videos like this where you see me just talking, and you've seen videos where I truly just speak from my heart about different topics, and you guys see the real life things that I go through, and you guys kind of do know what I'm like, but a lot of people think that I'm different on camera, which I don't really think I'm different on camera. The only thing I would say is different is maybe on camera I have more energy, and I just try and be like really like energetic and, you know, to make the videos entertaining, and I try to be more like comedic on camera. But I am the same person on the camera and behind the camera. I am nice, I am personable, I'm kind and caring, and I'm not saying this to like, you know, like gloat or whatever. Like, I'm just like, this is me. Like, when someone asks me to describe myself, like, you know, I don't know, in a bio or something, when someone asks me to describe myself, I always say that I am kind and I am caring, because I am. And a lot of people think that I'm not, because it's just a act or like whatever for the YouTube, for my YouTube videos, which it isn't. But I get judged because people, from what people think of me through my YouTube videos. And I'm not different when I'm not filming a video, but people will judge me before they even really know me. For example, all of you guys right now watching this video, do you really know me besides from YouTube? Do you really know who I am? Do you really know my whole life story? Do you really know what I do when I'm not filming YouTube videos? You know, do you actually know me as a person? Have you talked to me before? What did you think when you did talk to me? You know, or do you just know me through YouTube and judge me because of what you see on YouTube? Because even though I'm not different when I'm not filming a video, it's different when I'm talking directly to you, when I'm having a conversation with one person versus when I'm filming a video and just talking to all of you guys. You know, so a lot of people judge a book by its cover. That's like the perfect words for it, and I get it because I do it too. But I've realized lately that we need to try and stop doing that, because when you really get to know someone, when you really take the time to get to know someone, you realize like, oh, I've heard this about this person, or I thought this or whatever, but that's not even true. You know, this person is actually really nice. This person is actually like a really good person, and this is a person that I want to be around. You know, like, I feel like people, when they started getting to know me, like people from school, like through my YouTube channel, when they started watching my videos, they like kind of like, they kind of liked me more. They kind of realized like, oh, you know, we thought this, but actually Megan's like really cool, and Megan's like really chill and whatever, and Megan's like really nice, and she's like smart, and she's, you know, well-rounded. And a lot of people realized that when they started watching my videos. Some people didn't. Some people are still assholes and, you know, make fun of me at school and whatever, but some people did. And when people talk to me at school and they're like, you know, hey, I watch your videos and they're really good and whatever, and I really like your tea time videos, and I really like how you're so open with, you know, and they say those things, it means a lot to me. And I'm glad to know me that despite a lot of people at school making fun of me, I'm glad to know that there are people who don't really listen to that, and they judge me from what they're seeing and hearing. I mean, not like hearing from the school, but from what they're observing from watching my videos, not just from what people are saying about it in school, not just from what people are saying about it on social media, just from watching the videos themselves. They observe and find these things out. So this whole tea time, the point of this whole tea time was just to say that, you should try your best not to judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a person by what you hear about them. Don't judge a person by what you think about them at first glance and at first like conversation. Really get to know the person. And you know, sometimes maybe you're right, sometimes maybe your intuitions are right, sometimes maybe, you know, exactly what you thought about this person is true, but other times it's not, and then you make a new friend and you feel kind of bad that, like, I feel bad that I've judged people before even really getting to know them, because then when you really get to know them, they're actually a really nice person and they're really sweet, and then you make a new friend. So, you know, alrighty guys, so thank you guys for watching this tea time. Make sure to give this video a like if you want to see more tea times. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos by me, and make sure to click the notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. I think I'm going to start doing tea times more often because they're really fun to make and you guys seem to love them, and they are completely raw and unedited. Like, I don't even touch this like editing wise at all, so like if I like make mistakes and say like all the time and like have to like rephrase my words and like you hear me say the same thing twice or whatever, it's because I don't edit this video. It's literally just filmed and uploaded and that's it. So yeah. Alrighty guys, I love you guys and I will see you guys soon. Bye!